Hello everyone and welcome to another Tarot Chat with Jay. Today I'm doing a hashtag response both to Katie Flowers from Antonia's original prompts from Sylvain's original post. Today we're doing 7 decks for heavenly virtues, and the tag that I started my whole YouTube channel with was Sylvain's 7 decks for deadly sins, and today I thought we'd look at virtues. Let's go over the virtues, shall we? There are 7 of them. We are working today with prudence, justice, fortitude, temperance, faith, hope, charity. So the deck that I have chosen, number 1, we start with prudence. This is our most practical, all-purpose deck. For me, it is the Everyday Tarot. That is the Bridget Esselmont deck, and this deck for me, not only being a fantastic, just grab it off the shelf anytime I have a question, anytime someone wants a reading, just sort of as a straight neutral, go ahead and give me some information. But there are cards specifically, the graphics help me understand what's going on. For example, here we see between the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Pentacles, I see she's seated with a sunflower. She has her rabbit here in the corner to represent abundance and fertility. She has sunflowers all over, grapes above. She holds her pentacle in her lap, wherein the Queen of Wands sits on her throne. Her hair's on fire. Her wand is on one side. She has a single sunflower, pointed, perfect, grounded, salient. She has a cat at her feet. The cat shows focus, that laser vision beam of let's get an idea, let's get it done. And also, this deck will show me the difference between the Four of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles, this creature is a little smaller and her hair's a little messy, a little undone. She's hanging on to her 4 pentacles like she's just opened her first bank account. And the Nine of Pentacles, this female is larger, more mature, in her power, coiffed, cool, collected, surrounded by her pentacles, and secure in her abundance. So we have Everyday Tarot for prudence. Number 2, we move on to justice. The original tag was justice, the deck that you use to make decisions. But for me, justice is the deck that I go to seek balance. For me, the justice is not so much about the sword, but more about the balance, the scale. What needs justifying, what needs rectifying. So in this deck, we have beautiful geometric, abstract pip imagery that sort of lets me see, what do I have, what's missing, where can I take account, where's accountability shown. The King and Queen of Swords, their swords, like I said, are pointed down. It's not a sword up and pointing in your face at the ready in an attacking posture, but it's contemplative thinking, really doing that introspection and that balance work. In the Strength card, I really see that sort of justice and internal balancing. She's not wrestling a creature or jagging someone's mouth open in order, it's not a fighting aggressive card, it's introspection. She's right on that horizon. The lemniscate is within her. So yes, fantastic, the field for justice. We move on to number 3, fortitude. Doesn't pull punches, tells it like it is. This might hurt. Here in the Five of Cups, we clearly see one of the things I love so much about this deck is that it's graphic and illustrative. It tells you exactly in the card the story and the moral that's going on. The deck is created by graphic novelists and illustrators, so that makes a great deal of sense. But here you can see, like, boy, look, your cups are spilled here, but two here, and love, don't you see that bridge? Don't you see that path? It's right there. There's your little hotel. There's your path. There's your river. But I see that you need time. I see you're mourning by a river. I see your heart is not finished with this business yet. So I don't know. I can sort of tells it like it is. Here we have the Six of Swords, which for me is always moving from choppy waters into calm, moving from choppy waters into calm, Six of Swords. But here, this detail, this little teeny water snake that's in the boat's trail, that's the metaphysical shedding. That brings it to the metaphysical level for me. That really hones it in and goes, you, look, right here. Look, this is what's exactly going on. Did you get it in the card? Did you get it in the card? Because it's right here. Did you get it? So that's one of the things that I very much like about this deck, especially here in Temperance. The cups are actually marked. She's pouring water from a cup with the alchemy water sign. She's pouring fire from a cup with the alchemy fire sign. She has one foot on land and one toe pointed into the water. So yes, there we are, Fortitude. We move on to Temperance. And once again for Temperance, I want to say this is the deck that forges my spirit. It tempers my heart. It teaches me lessons. It's what I go back to. Temperance, when you temper swords, when you're forging swords, they go into the fire, into the heat. Pull them out, work on them, bang, bang, work on them. Look at the patterning, use it. Get dents, get cracks, go back to the source, go back to the fire, plunge back to the flame. Rework, reforge. That's how you get the poisoned branches. That's how you get the language, the mystery, and the tempered spirit that tarot teaches us, in my opinion. Number 5, faith. Message from spirit. Message from sacred mothers and goddesses. Claudia Olivos. This was amazing. This deck brought me both messages and messengers. Some messengers, Athena, I was familiar with. Wisdom and Knowledge, the Owl, the Aegean Sea, the breastplates made of metal, because they had metal, that I was familiar with. Some of the messages I knew, but the messenger was new. Mama Kocha brought me a deeper level for deep dive and shadow work. What a fantastic way to go into that work from a different element, perhaps, than I was used to. Sometimes there's just this beautiful liminal space that they occupy. Lolita with Follow Your Bliss. Is she Joseph Campbell with her sacred geometry and her swirls and her universe and peacock feather and lotus and hand positions that create the world into being? She might be. Mary Magdalene with courage and wisdom. I was so excited to see her here with her Aegean Sea and blue mountains behind. I'm so pleased to see, to be receiving this message from these messengers. And go back to a little bit of the quest of faith. Next, we are looking at Hope, a deck for dark times. Bradley Valentine. I feel that he doesn't make everything nice, but he is so gentle and affirming and soft with his messages. This Three of Winter, even the renaming, Three of Winter, this is about things are difficult. It is cold and snowy. Things are difficult. You're holding a lot of icy swords that have hurt you, certainly. They're sharp and pointed with their message and their telling. But look, you're surrounded. You're surrounded by your tools. You're surrounded by your people. You're surrounded by love. It says, reach out to others for comfort and love. You will go stronger from this situation, and sadness that will heal with time. It's winter. It's a season, and you have your beautiful cloaks, head to toe. You have your bear. You have your hope to bring you through. I also, lastly, want to talk about number 7, Charity. The Shadow Work deck by Mary Sasinski. This is my second copy. I gifted my first to a witch who needed to hear a message of affirmation and self-love, and I release what is heavy. I always have a choice. I am patient with my progress. Who doesn't need a message like this? I refuse to settle. My authenticity is my rebellion. I create my own opportunities. I feel like these cards are so fantastic for so many people, so many situations, as altar cards, as journal prompts, as bases for other readings, as ways to run with cards, because, my friends, these read with everything. Here we have from Sacred Mothers and Goddesses. I create my own opportunities with Unanga, who creates creative solutions and will shed her skin and become a seal if she needs to. Here we have, I release what is heavy with Athena from the same deck. She carries the armor that she can bear. She hefts the spear that she is able to wield. I'm going to grab another deck for these. I always have a choice. I can steer this boat wherever I want. And I am patient with my progress. I might be starting my journey. I might only be at the 4s, but it is a place of rest, reflection, celebration, and accomplishment. No matter what stage of the journey, it is valid and relevant. And that, my friends, I think shows me virtue, the relevance of the virtue, what we strive for, what we aim toward. I want to say thank you so much to everyone involved. Please do join us with #7decks for heavenly virtues. Details will be below in the descriptor. Of course, thank you so much. Do like, subscribe, and join me again for another Tarot Chat with Jay. Have a wonderful witching day, friends. Thank you so much.